Hello everyone and welcome back to another video in Selena Trading Moves. I'm Selena and I'll be your guide throughout this video today to explain what's really happening in the market these days. So thank you so much for your time and welcome to another video in my channel. I really appreciate having you guys here, and I just want to let you know, by the way, I have opened a new WhatsApp number because I've been receiving so much support in the past few days, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and I'm very grateful to provide quality content to all of you here in my channel. So thank you for everyone who's been supporting me in the past few days, and please make sure to subscribe, make sure to like this video, and comment. So in the first comment in the comment section, you're going to find a link that's going to take you directly to my WhatsApp number, where I'll be there waiting for you to help you analyze and give you key insights about how the market works. So let's get to the subject of today's video. As you guys know, we're in the middle of a big crisis happening. The market is very unstable, and there is no way you can just go and take a trade. And this is a time we should all be focusing on what should we do next, because many people are lost and don't know exactly what to do in today's market conditions. So as you can see in the title, ceasefire rejected. Now, what for markets? Well, what just happened? So basically, after Trump said on Monday, previous Monday, that so let me explain the drama, okay? Let me explain the dramatic scenario we have in this market. Well, first of all, Trump announced that he's going to basically postpone the war for roughly 5 days, and he's not going to hit any Iranian power plants because, as he said, he had productive talks with Iranian leaders, which later denied any talks with Iran with Washington, claiming that Trump is just trying to make the markets do better. So that's why he's been saying that, and to make oil prices go to stabilized level again. So markets again, what happened later? The markets went down the same day and the next day. So that was on Tuesday. Tuesday night, news came in that Trump is actually discussing a ceasefire plan hosted by Pakistan, who offered to mediate between the two countries and try to find a solution to end the war, basically. Okay, so Trump actually proposed a 15-point plan to Iran that they basically refused, because in this situation, any countries would refuse any ceasefire plan because it was just a 1 month plan where they would have to to stop all the nuclear power plants, also basically do a march to Washington, and in return, Washington would lift sanctions on Iran and also stop hating Iran, and the war would end. The war would end, but just a ceasefire. And it was obvious that Iran would basically reject the plan. And before the markets actually had optimism, they saw the market that these conditions were good and they're going back to the levels we had before, or maybe the big traders were influencing the market. So the market just went up, basically. It was green and oil was going down, which was a great sign for people. Many people were optimistic, but I said, please don't. That was on my live stream. If you watched it yesterday, 9:20 a.m., I'm always live on YouTube. We trade together and analyze the market together. So what happened at that time is that the market went down again. And then, no, sorry, it went up. It kept going up, kept going up, kept going up. And then the market realized, oh, there's no war that's ended. So as you can see here, market expected some kind of pause. Things started coming down. Then Iran said no. So basically the market moves like, think, we're getting bigger. But it didn't. And then it went down again. So why does this matter? First of all, the war is still ongoing. Nothing actually was resolved, and uncertainty is still here, by the way. So we just saw a moment where people thought it was. Those were just trap traders that believed that the market was actually healing, but it wasn't. So they thought the market was actually, and finally, going back to the normal levels we've had before. People started buying again because it was all green, but then they were hit by reality. Those were institutionals and smart money influencing manipulating the market so that they make bigger profit. So that's why I'm telling you, don't just go in any trade you see in front of you, okay? So what's the market problem? Prices already reacted to good news, but the good news wasn't real. So now you've got a market that moved too early. So people thought that actually the war is ended, while it wasn't. And all those people got to basically trapped in the end. So oil is everything in today's market. Why? Because I'll say it for the million times now. One of the most important key and most efficient places where oil passes through is the Strait of Hormuz. 20% of the world's oil supply passes from there. But now it's all suspended because all the chips basically just get hit if they pass through. And Iran is playing this card, which is helping Iran a lot, okay? So, no ceasefire, the risk stays, no ship can go through. Also, all just as reported, and any headline can spike it. So, what about stocks? First of all, we have no strong direction. Realize don't hold, selling comes back fast, and the market is basically unstable and it's not following any narrative. No technical, no whatever the market can do, nothing. It's basically geopolitics that's driving the market today. And if you don't follow geopolitics, you cannot trade in today's market conditions because they basically control everything about today's market. So we have no strong direction. We don't know if today the market is going to be green or red. It all goes back to one guy, the orange-haired guy who decides everything about today's market conditions. If he doesn't feel like making it go down, they can never go down. And it's all influence, it's all getting manipulated. And that's why we have no strong direction in today's market conditions. Realize don't hold because Monday was green, Tuesday was red, Wednesday was green at the beginning, and today again it's gonna be red. That's what I suppose. But we're going to see. And also the selling comes back fast. We see rally, we think, oh, it's green now. Then they start selling again, which means there's an unstable market there. So we have two scenarios. So what could happen? If things keep getting worse, oil will jump and stocks will basically drop. So inflation levels would go down and stocks will basically go up. Okay? Oil will go up and stocks will go down. But if things calm down later, so if maybe ceasefire is reached, the war is ended, an agreement with Iran have been reached, oil goes back to being supplied to the world, then we have small allies. But it's still messy. So that's what happened on Monday and yesterday. So to summarize the situation, Trump says Iranian leaders want to make a deal so badly, while Iranian leaders say it's not. So Iranian foreign minister says no talks planned, reviewing US proposal, and they're not even reviewing it. They just basically rejected before even reading the proposal because it was actually logical that they would refuse because Trump was basically asking for some things that Iran cannot accept, which means we have no ceasefire coming and the market would stay in this condition again. So the impact of the conflict just spreads because United Nations chief is urging for de-escalation. So the stock rally is fading. Oil resumes climb as ceasefire optimism fades away. So the ceasefire is going up, is fading. It's actually the optimism for ceasefire is fading away. People don't believe the ceasefire is coming. Stock actually dropped again, and oil started climbing again, which means no ceasefire is coming. And we would wait for Trump again to make another story, like maybe Iran finally accepted, although they didn't accept it yet. The market would go green again until Iran rejects and the market would go down. So this is Thursday and let's see what's going to happen today. It's mostly a red market ahead of us. So we're going to see and we're going to analyze everything together at 9:20. You can ask me on live. I'll be answering all your questions, everyone. So thank you. Thank you so much for your time watching this video. I hope you had so much insight from this video and I hope it's going to help you in your trading career. So thank you and have a good day.